Okay, Abraham Lincoln versus the zombies. This is, of course, made around the same time as Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter and tries to kind of cash in on that. This one has a lot more to do with historical accuracy and less with zombies. Essentially, you end up having Abe Lincoln who has to go to, I want to say it's Fort Sumter, to make sure that they can hold that position, and it's an important time because the Civil War has just ended. Finds out that there's some sort of bizarre disease. He has dealt with zombies in the past, so he knows what's going on. He goes to a small contingent of men, and of course there are some graybacks there, or Confederate soldiers. One who, I think they put the giant beard on him as a joke, because the beard is super huge and super long and looks ridiculous. But it's done as a very straight-laced movie. The guy who's playing Lincoln does a decent Lincoln job. You know, he has a nice tone about him, a good candor when it comes to it. They do throw in little things here and there, like there's a kid called Theodore Roosevelt, and he tells him to walk softly and carry a big stick. Someone else is getting infected, and he has to shoot her in the head. So you do kind of get the correlation with the Mary Todd Lincoln suicide. But essentially, once they're there, they get assailed by a bunch of zombies. And he's like, do you have some sort of swords or sharpened implements that we can use, because a gun would attract them? So it's less of the they smell flesh attack zombies, and more of the loud sounds, and they come into they move in mass and attack people. Actually, it's done pretty decently. I could have used a little more zombie in it. You know, it doesn't have that more like gore-filled zombie feel that you normally get in lots of movies. But it actually doesn't even touch like the Walking Dead level of violence when it comes to the zombies. But the Abe Lincoln guy, pretty solid job. The way they end it is different. I kind of went, oh, I like that. It's kind of a pun. Kind of. All in all, it's actually a pretty solid movie. All things considered. You know, it is Abe Lincoln in a very historically inaccurate sort of time frame battling zombies. And it's done straight. It's not done like a comedy. And it's done pretty well for a low-budget movie.